Reaching a goal is not easy because people put too much on their plates. Are you headed towards your goals, or are you heading towards your goal? Heading implies the movement has already begun and you're in progress. Headed indicates direction chosen, and a person has been planning the movement for some time, but the person has not yet set out on their goal-setting journey. If you are heading towards your goal, you have a feeling you are going to arrive, but there is some possibility of not reaching it or making stops along the way. So here are a few common traps that could prevent you from reaching your goals. Number one, planning for some roadblocks or puddles, putting off goals until tomorrow. Number two, scared to take action at all. Now, here are a few physical strategies that will help you achieve your goals. Number one, make a goal a must. Now, I would recommend setting a one long-term goal that gets you excited and building a set of fewer short-range goals so you can celebrate the progress along the way. I advise that you look at a video talk given by Stephen Dun-e-ier on google.com. Another tip is doing what you say you will do when you say you will do it. That's every day. Taking very small steps every day to achieve a goal. This can change your life for the better. You may choose to set a big goal, that's okay. But if you take on too much, too fast, this could produce disaster. Now, my story is a perfect example. I lost over $1 million in the real estate business at one point in my career. Don't worry, I got all the abundance back. But once again, take tiny, a day, steps a day, tiny. I call it the 10,000 step challenge. This guide will help you build physical communication strength to increase your daily step count in just 14 days. Next, create a timeline. That means set a date on when you're going to achieve this goal. 1 month or 2 months or even a year. Please write it down. Put it on a calendar or just focus on it every day. The guide provides clear instructions on what to do each day. That's your guide. It will assist you in moving your energy differently. Next, be patient. It is the next step in the digital world that people seem to think it's an enemy. Patience, it is not. Patience is a much needed commodity. Be as patient as you can with yourself. Breathe deeply and often and stay focused on the goal. When can you start? Start now. Call someone who you can trust or put the goal on the internet. Next, don't use words like I'll try or someday or I hope or when I have this goal I will. No. Move differently and take action. Don't forget, you have to start with a goal. But first, you must know what it is you want. Next, What goal are you willing to put your valuable time and lots of energy towards? Even if you don't achieve the goal you set out to do, you certainly may start at a different destination at any time. An excellent example of this would be when my best friend, Connor Holton, told me that I didn't have to thoroughly read the entire book, but if I really wasn't enjoying it. This is when we were kids. I had the right to put that book down and buy another book or start reading another one if I wanted to. He told me that it was all about loving the reading process, not whether I finished reading the entire book that I wasn't enjoying. So it's all about enjoying the reading process that counts. It's about achieving and feeling good about reaching a goal. Only if you love the process. Don't wait to start towards your goal until you feel like it. Very rarely does that feeling come along, that's for sure. Another solution to reaching your goal is to change your movements. For example, physically move and put one foot in front of another. One physical step and see how it works out. When I write, I don't just sit down and just kind of think. I put a phrase on an empty page and keep placing words on that clean piece of paper, any words. And slowly, very slowly, new words start to arrive. Next on your goal journey, there will be pain. At one time in my life, I was deeply in debt. I mean, tough. I lost over $1 million in my real estate company. And I didn't know how I was going to get out of it. And I found someone who helped me get out of financial debt after meeting someone at my daughter's soccer game, of all places. So just keep going, move. So I kept moving forward then, and I do now. Next, have an idea of how you are going to achieve your goal. You don't need to have a well-strategized idea of how you're going to do something to get to your destination. Just an idea will do. It will also give you a feeling of confidence, and that will help you keep taking small steps. People sometimes give up because they fail and they make mistakes. Taking a few steps backwards is a good thing. Your goal will never be reached in going a straight line. So thank heavens, that would be a boring life, just a straight line. It's walking back and walking around those puddles that give you the feeling of accomplishment and joy. When you arrive at that goal, wow. Next, you are going to need lots of energy to reach your goal. You've got to put the physical work to make the difference. You will have to decide what kind of physical and mental work you're going to have to give towards your goal. So remember, number one, heading implies the movement has already begun and is in progress. Headed indicates direction is chosen and a person has been planning the movement for some time, but the person has not yet set out on the goal-setting journey. Move. Number 2, make a goal a must. I would recommend setting up a long-term goal that gets you excited. Number 3, taking very small steps every day, small day-to-day steps. I advise that you look at a video talk given by Stephen Dun-e-ier, Dun-e-i-e-r, on google.com. Number 4, use the 10,000 step challenge. This guide will help you build physical communication strength to increase your daily step count in just 14 days. Number 5, create a timeline. That is, set a date on when you are going to achieve this goal. Number 6, be as patient as you can with yourself. Breathe deeply and often and stay focused on your goal. Number 7, start now. That's a good time. Call someone who you can trust or put your goal on the internet. Number 8, don't use words like I'll try or someday or I hope or when I have this goal, I will. Number 9, you must know what it is that you want. Number 10, ask yourself what goal you are willing to put valuable time and lots of energy into. Number 11, even if you don't achieve the goal that you are set out to do, you certainly may start a different destination at any time. Number 12, pick a goal only if you have a loving process of achieving that goal. Number 13, don't wait to start towards your goal until you feel like it. Don't wait. Move. Number 14, change your movements. For example, physically move and put one foot in front of the other. Number 15, on your goal journey, there will be pain. Remember that. Number 16, have an idea of how you are going to achieve the goal. Number 17, taking a few steps backwards is a good thing. Number 18, you are going to need lots and lots of energy. So keep moving your energy differently with what you do best. I'm Kerry.